It is Aquarius season, you guys. It is Aquarius season, you guys. So we're going to jump right into our deep breaths. I want you to inhale through the nose and exhale fully through the mouth. Deplete those lungs. Try to take in as much air as you can with each inhalation, okay? Inhale. And take a sip of your beverage. Yeah, so like I said, fingers crossed that the recording goes smoothly. I've had to restart once already, but don't want to dwell on it. Let's move on. Like I said, it is Aquarius season, y'all. It happened over the weekend, I believe. And yeah, we're in the first few days of Aquarius season. So shout out to the January Aquarius babies. It is really chilly down here in Florida. So literally it's like once Aquarius season came, it got like mad cold up in here. Okay. So it's cold. It's not so much windy, but it's definitely like frigid. I said frio for sure down here in Orlando. So I hope it's great weather where you are. But yeah, I noticed the shift when it shifted into Aquarius season. The weather shifted as well, so that was noticeable. But shout out to the air signs, the Geminis and the Libras. Cheers, cheers. Shout out to the water signs, Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. Shout out to the fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leos. And last but not least, those earth signs, Virgos, Tauruses, and Capricorns. Shout out to the Capricorn and Aquarius cuspers. I hope you all had a great birthday. And yeah, y'all, we are at the end of the first month of 2022. How has it been for you? What are your thoughts so far on the year? For me, 2022 has been pretty good. I know I started off the year really great. I went to a nice brunch on the second day of the new year. Shout out to the ladies, my sexy sweat ladies. My fem feels ladies out. Of course, if you're in the Orlando area or close by, I teach on Wednesday nights, my Fem Feels class on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. It is open level dance. So if you're beginner, intermediate, whatever, you can come. It is sneakers, it's not heels. But yeah, if you have, heel experience or whatever, you're definitely welcome to come. Also, I do work on across the floors and drills and freestyles and all that stuff, and just, intuitive coaching in general. That's how my classes are different. But if you haven't been yet, I would love to see you. Share with a friend. And like I said, it is open level dance. And I am an intuitive coach, so I sprinkle some of that in the dance as well. But yeah, so I teach that tomorrow night. And yeah, this year so far has been pretty good. I feel like I'm in a great energy. I feel like I'm in a different space. Just still doing the work. Shout out to everybody that's doing the inner healing work, whatever that means, whatever that looks like for you. It may be crying, and maybe, spending more time alone in, inclusive, not inclusive, reclusive, just spending more time introverted, having more of an introverted type of energy where you're detached and just going within, like when you're doing that deep healing work. It is a very emotional time, and those emotions can range from, sadness to anger to confusion to manic, behavior, to being really happy, to being really excited. It varies, so just know there is a spectrum of emotions. You may want to feel, one way or another. And, it may get frustrating at times when you feel like your emotions are out of control, but just know that's a part of the healing process. Okay. There's going to be some emotional fluctuations. There's going to be, some moments of highs and feeling good and feeling proud and productive. And there may be those moments that follow where you feel low, where you feel at rock bottom, where you feel like there's nowhere to go but up. Okay. And both moments are necessary. Yeah. Both moments teach you to appreciate the other side of that. When you're at your highest, or when you're at your lowest, of course, you can naturally appreciate what life would be like to be at a higher level, or to be at a more successful, more accomplished level. You appreciate that value. Like, man, once I get that, I'm really going to appreciate it and love it and really enjoy my life. Right. And then hopefully, if and when you do achieve that success, you still have the humility, you still have the heart and the groundedness within you to still look at the humble beginnings and still appreciate that, and still have a sense of knowing and understanding that if you don't appreciate where you are now, you can easily go back to that same situation. So don't be so vain, and be mindful of how you appreciate your time, how you appreciate the things of value around you, including people. um like I was saying about the healing process, for some of us, it helps to be alone. It helps to kind of detach and to go more within, and to kind of limit your interaction with people. And for others, it benefits us to be around people more, because we may tend to slip into that energy of just wanting to be alone and want to be by myself. But maybe when you're going through your healing process, you find that being around people is actually more beneficial for you than just sitting at home alone, in front of the TV, watching pointless television, watching pointless programming, if you will. So, whatever that means for you, for your healing, okay, because we are in a transitional period, right? We just transitioned from Capricorn, earthy, grounded Capricorn. Get it done, make the plan, take care of the family. What are the boundaries? What are the structures? That energy, that responsible dad energy, okay? Shifting from earthy Capricorn into airy Aquarius, okay? Aquarius is the free spirit, the humanitarian, the want to help the people, for the people, by the people, give power to the people. Power to the people is what I think of when I think of Aquarius. And when I think of Aquarius, these people I feel are very empowered. The women are usually very beautiful, very well put together, great dressers. They're usually like the ladies you call on when you want to go do something, when you want to do something adventurous and fun or out of the box. The Aquarius women is what you're usually going to think of. Shout out to Meg the Stallion. She's an Aquarius off the top of my head. And shout out to Rowena Wananas. Shout out, my love. Happy birthday to you. She's my Aquarius queen. Okay. And also Pamela Sotomayor. All right. Happy early birthday to you. She's a February Aquarius. And as well as shout out early birthday to my girl, Courtney Misfit VI. Happy birthday, Aquarius queen. I love you, ladies. But yeah, the Aquarius women, they're the ones that they're down for whatever. They're usually going to have their ducks in a row. And let's say evolved Aquarius women, yeah. Aquarius women at the top tier, the higher level, they're gonna have their things together. They're gonna have their things in a row. They're not afraid of hard work. They're not afraid of consistent work. When they lock in on the plan, that's the plan. Okay, Aquarius is a fixed sign. Remember, we have three types of signs: fixed, mutable, and cardinal. Aquarius is a fixed sign, along with Scorpio, Leo, and what's the fire sign? Fixed fire. Ugh, I'm losing it. Leo, hold on. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Earth. Oh, Taurus. Okay, I had to think of all the elements. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Those are the four fixed signs. Fixed, when I think of fixed signs, it's like, okay, if we say we're going to brunch next Saturday at 11, we're going to brunch next Saturday at 11. That's the plan, okay? Cardinal energy will be the people to say, hey, y'all, let's go to brunch. I'll make the plans, right? And then, the Aquarius, the fixed signs, is like, okay, this is the plan. I'll be there. Stick to the plan. And then the mutable signs, will be like, oh, I have to cancel, plans have changed, or oh, let's go to this other spot. Mutable energy, able to adapt to changing circumstances, so cardinal, fixed, mutable, they all have something of benefit, right? We need those friends to initiate the plans. We need the friends to say, hey y'all, we need to do something. Hey y'all, I have this idea. Hey y'all, let me initiate the energy, right? Cardinal signs. And cardinal, if I believe, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, Earth, air, can't water, fire, Aries. Okay, those are the cardinal signs. Mutable, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Gemini. Okay. um so yeah, we need the friends that are the cardinal that's going to initiate, but then we also need those friends to say, hey, this is the plan. They'll fix the fixed friends, right? The fixed signs. Hey y'all, this is the plan. Remember, the plan is next week. Remember, it's at this time, at this location. These are the details, blah blah blah, just to make sure is the things being accommodated to make sure the plan can be followed through, right? But then what if the plan doesn't follow through? What if something comes up short? What if someone drops out or whatever? Just something changes in the initial plan. Then we need those mutable friends to say, hey, you guys, don't freak out. I have another idea. Here's the backup plan. Or here I'm coming through clutch, you guys. Okay, I know we have this issue, but this is how I fixed it, right? The fixers, the pleasers, the people that are at service, right? So we all have a role. We all need those different types of energies in our life to keep us going, right? So if you are usually an extroverted, outgoing person, but now you're going through your healing process and it's like, what, I need to take a step back. I need to slow down. I need to remove myself. I can't be so available. I just got to do what's best for me. If you find that you have to do that and you find that it's, it feels foreign to you because you're usually this outgoing person, and it's like you don't want to be, you know you don't want to be not fake, but you don't want to be this person that you don't feel is natural to you, all because you're going through some things, so you may be wanting to hide from the world and stuff and not feel your best, but that's okay. You do what you need to do for you. Yeah, I mean, everyone has to do what's best for them. So if you're usually this outgoing person, sorry if you're looking at me on the visual, I'm trying to find the filter I want and I can't find it because I can go live because I feel like this is a great message and I want to catch the visual. But screw it, I'll just do a different filter since the Amrezi one doesn't want to come through. Rude. I don't like that one. I feel like it's too what do you call it? Artificial. See, that one doesn't look good either. I guess this one looks the most natural. Okay. She's just gonna have to do. Okay, yeah. So like I was saying, if you know that you're typically a an outgoing person, but you're going through this healing journey right now, and you're find that you're being a little more reclusive, you're withdrawing your energy, you're just cutting the interaction short. Don't beat yourself up. It's okay. Don't feel like the world is ending or that people are going to be mad at you and all this different stuff. You have to do what's best for you. So if you have to take time off to just not say yes to every invite, to decline, what I'm saying, don't feel bad about yourself. Everyone has to do what's best for them. Okay, so if you're this outgoing person, you know that if you're this outgoing person, that's just usually used to being around people, and you just find that, what, I just really need myself right now. I have to pull back my energy. Do what you need to do for you, because the people that know you, the people that love you, the people that respect your time and your boundaries and respect you, and just appreciating and accepting what you have to do for you, they're going to be there waiting with open arms right here. They're gonna be waiting with, oh, okay, that's fine. I love you still. Like, are you okay? Like, did it work? Like, is there anything I can do to support you? Are you still in it? You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna give you that pressure and stuff. And on the flip side of that, if you are this naturally, introverted person, you're usually by yourself. But now with this healing process, you find that you want the comfort of other people. You want the comfort of company. That's totally fine too. You have to do what's best for you, right? Because with this healing journey, you may be evolving, and with evolving, it may be you shifting into this different person or creating this different person. You may have been, quiet and shy and withdrawn in the past, but now you're feeling a little more outgoing. Maybe you're feeling more free spirited. Aquarius season energy. Okay. Remember, I just said Aquarius is the free spirit of the zodiac, right? So maybe with this Aquarius season, it's also, remember, the air sign. So you may find your ideas are a little more quick. You may find that your mind is racing and you're like talking faster than what your mind is processing, right? Because it's that breezy Aquarius energy. It may be easier for you to let go now because, again, we're in chop season energy, right? Aquarius is, it's an air sign, right? So I think of sword energy of the tarot, right? With the tarot cards, you have the pentacles, the sword, the wands, the cups, right? So Aquarius is represented by the swords card, which is air energy. So it could be that, let me chop people off because we just came out of earthy Capricorn energy, right? We just came out of that dad responsible, I got my shit together energy. I'm well dressed. I like the finer things in life. I'm about tradition and family values, building the foundation, blah, blah, blah. All of that Capricorn energy. We just came out of that. Remember, we just hit the cusp. We just entered Aquarius season, y'all. Okay. So we have all that earthy energy that was still carrying over into Aquarius season, where we are a little more responsible, where we're realizing what our boundaries are. And those boundaries could be like with our career, with our money, with our friends, or the people that we allow into our energy spaces. Just realizing, you know what, these are my boundaries. This is what I want to do with my time. This is what I want to do with my money. This is how I want to, allocate my money. This is how I want to distribute my money. This is what I want to do with myself, this is what I do with my life right now. And so with that Aquarius season, it may come with the energy of having to chop people off. It may come with the energy of, cutting the cord, cutting off the connection, breezing through the situation, or having that conversation that's going to end up cutting something off, speaking your truth. That's sword energy as well. So with this Capricorn energy, you enforcing boundaries, you getting grounded on what you want and what you need and what you need to create. You may find that you need to express yourself, speak your truth, work in that throat chakra, okay? Excuse me, I know I keep checking my throat. Mm. But yeah, um, having that straight up conversation, Aquarius season, right? Getting straight to it, okay? Because we got things to do. We got to keep it moving. We got to keep it breezy, okay? So maybe you need to have that conversation real quick. It don't have to go too deep. It don't have to go too deep, but maybe it just something needs to be said so that you can move on, or something needs to be said so they can move on, or both. Maybe there is a mutual healing that could come from just having a conversation, from just speaking your truth, right? Like seen this meme the other day, and it was like, people pleasing serves nobody, because the person that is doing the people pleasing is not being true to them, right? Like, for example, what you want to eat? Oh, it don't matter, wherever you want to eat. Okay, let's go eat pizza. Inside, oh, I don't want to eat pizza, but I didn't tell them what I wanted to eat either. Oh, since they want to eat pizza, let's just go eat pizza. Okay. And then when you're there, you're like looking at your pizza, or like drinking more, beverage than you want to, just to fill yourself up, or like picking shit off the pizza, or like ordering something else at the pizza place, or ordering something else for the pizza pickup. And it's just, you're just not comfortable in your body, because the experience you're having right now is because you were people pleasing. You made a choice that this person needs is a little more important than my needs. So I'm gonna just concede to whatever they say. I'm not gonna speak my truth and say, you know what, I just had pizza yesterday. I'm not feeling pizza today. Can we do something else? You didn't even try to negotiate. Excuse me. You didn't even try to negotiate, right? Good Lord, this just started happening this morning. You didn't even try to negotiate. So what the fuck was I just saying? Negotiate, yes, people pleasing. Okay, so yes, so you're in this energy space right now because you were just people pleasing. All you had to do was say, can we consider something else? Like, I just had pizza, or I don't want pizza. Just say what you want or don't want, right? But no, you want to make it complicated because you want to people please. All right. So um the pleaser isn't satisfied, right? They have no fulfillment because they're like having a little war within themselves of like, why did you lie? Why didn't you just say, well, because I don't, they're having that moment. And then the person that's like, that just asks, hey, what do you want to eat? Okay, if you don't care, I'm gonna choose pizza. Okay, cool. Yay. We're both gonna get something that we enjoy. And then when they're excited to share this experience with you that you just said or gave the impression that you want as well, Now when they're looking at your energy, like, wow, they don't look comfortable. Like, why aren't they indulging in the pizza like I am? Like, why did they order something else when they said they wanted pizza? Or why didn't they come when they said like pizza was okay, right? Now they're like going through their head of like, what did I do wrong? Is this not what they wanted? Like they said this is what they wanted. I gave them what they wanted. Why aren't they being happy? Because they lied to you. And maybe because they didn't think of it as a lie, they just thought of it as a concession. They just thought of it as oh, it's not a big deal. It's just something to eat. If I don't like it, I can eat something later. They was just trying to accommodate you. But now you may look at them as like a liar, or you don't keep it real with me, or you don't tell me the truth, or you don't express yourself. You withhold from me, right? Does that sound familiar? Being in a relationship, right? One partner saying how you're not honest, you don't communicate yourself, and the other person is confused because they feel like they do communicate, but it's not. It's because you're not communicating you're communicating what you think the other person wants to hear. So that's why it's both confusing to both of y'all, because you're not speaking really your truth, and they're hearing shit that's not coming from you. So people pleasing serves no one, y'all. If you don't want pizza, just say you don't want pizza. If you want something else, just say you want that. If you don't know what you want, but you don't want that, at least say that. Give clarity. Clarity is love, right? Like, clarity is respect. If you love me, keep it real with me. If you love me, keep it real with me, okay? Don't have me out here looking stupid. Don't have me out here wondering. Don't have me out here second guessing. Okay, don't gaslight me. If you love me, don't gaslight me. If you love me, don't make me think one thing when you know it's another. Okay, it's going to hurt my feelings more. It's going to crush me more once I find out later on that you had the capacity to tell me the truth. You had the capacity to not put me in this mindset of, oh, I wonder, oh, I wonder, oh, I wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not love. Keep it real. Rip that band-aid off. Aquarius energy, sword, cut it off. Cut the confusion off. Get it over with. Get it done. Okay? Handle it right now. Do you really want to drag this out? Honesty is everything, right? Honesty is everything, y'all. If you love me, keep it real with me. If you love me, be straight up. If you love me, get to the point. Don't beat around the bush. Okay? We out of the earth energy. Okay? We out of the bushes. Okay? We in the clear now. Keep it clear with me. Keep it real. Give me clarity. All right? Even if it may hurt my feelings for a second, I'm like, well, damn, thank you for telling me. That's gonna usually be my reaction. How do you feel about that? How does it make you feel when someone don't keep it real with you? And the not keeping it real can look like in the form of people pleasing. They can think, and we're coming up on Valentine's Day, right? Probably got some booze out here. We probably got some bays, some connections going on right now. Hopefully you're in a connection that's healthy and that's feeling good and is giving you some good kisses and some nice booty rubs and some nice head rubs and some nice head and maybe some freaky experiences. Hopefully you getting that. Okay. I wish that for you, my friend. I wish that for you. Okay. Hopefully you're not in a connection that's making you feel insecure, that's pulling you away from the things that you love, that's planting seeds of doubt and fear and competition, planting seeds of competition, planting seeds of divide, planting seeds of manipulation, planting seeds of gaslighting. Hopefully, you're not in that situation, right? And if you are, something probably hit just now because we be knowing. We be knowing. Trust your intuition. Trust you know what the fuck you talking about. Trust you know what you feel. Trust you know what I'm saying? Like maybe you always probably can't believe what you see or whatever, but you know that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Your intuition. You're like nobody can tell you about your intuition. And a lot of times we have those red flags and we see them, but they may look amber, they may look orange, they may look red orange, but not red, not just yet. Let's see how red it can get, right? Sometimes we be knowing, but most times we ignore that. Stop ignoring that, okay? Give more honor to yourself. We're in 2022, you guys. That's three twos, okay? The three twos add up to six. In numerology, six is the number of harmony, okay? So this is the time where you need to find harmony within yourself, okay? Not necessarily balance, because everything can get 50%, everything can get 100%, everything can get equal hours of your day, right? Because you have shit to do, you have things to do. Everything can't be 100%. You can't be 100% or showing up as everything for everybody all the time. You just can't. All right. But harmony is saying, you know what, I could delegate 2 hours here. I could dedicate 4 hours here. I can give 20 minutes here. I can give you 5 minutes of my time. Yes. But I have to do this other thing too. Delegating, determining, you know, bam, bam, bam. Delegating. That's that Aquarius season energy, okay? Capricorn season just told us about boundaries, just told us about what the foundation needs, just showed us what needs to be worked on, okay? Aquarius season is going to get it done. Aquarius season is going to breeze through and move forward on the situation, okay? That's what Aquarius season about, is to keep us moving forward. Remember, it's fixed energy. Stick to this plan you just made in Capricorn season. Get up, get to it. Get it done. Okay, wake up an extra hour early to do your makeup. Get yourself together. Do your hair. Moisturize your scalp. Do that face mask. Okay, go get that pedicure. Go get that manicure. Do the self love things. Okay, do what you have to do, because as you get better, you're going to start attracting better. And when you start attracting better, you need to be looking the part. You need to be looking ready. Okay, if I say I'm coming to pick you up at 6, be ready at 6. Okay, don't still be trying to say, hold on, real quick. Let me go print this off real quick. Oh, let me go buy this real quick. I think it'll fit me. I think it'll flatter me. No, have your outfit ready to go. Have your resume ready to go. Have your file, your portfolio ready to go. Have your inner healing done, ready to go, so that when you meet that lover, okay, when you attract that love into your energy space, because again, we're creeping up on Valentine's Day, and I forgot about the whole boo situation. They put a flower on my face. I don't like that filter. I don't know how to change it, but anyway, um, the little flower that threw me off, y'all, because I'm on IG Live. I think I told y'all that. So I keep looking, and they put a butterfly on my face, and I don't know how to get rid of this filter. But anyway, um, what was I just saying? Because this filter is rude. Oh, I found one. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that filter. Oh, yeah, we'll go with that one. Oh, I really forgot what I was just saying, y'all. If it's important, it'll come back. But yes, we're coming up on Valentine's season, right? So hopefully you're in a connection that's healthy, that's healing for you, that's giving you what you need. Yeah. But if you're in a connection that's not healthy, that's not healing, that's not giving you what you need, this Aquarius season energy hopefully will give you the motivation to cut that shit off, right? Because also, because why would you want to stay connected to something that's not helping you heal? Why would you want to stay connected to something that's not helping you to grow, elevate, evolve? You know what I'm saying? That makes you feel good. You know what feels good and feels icky and feels like, well, let me just go with it, right? You know what that just go with it feeling. You know when it's not feeling real, when it's not feeling authentic. Don't do that to yourself, okay? You know that feeling, okay? Capricorn season is all about establishing those boundaries. Aquarius season is about cutting that shit off. You don't need to stay attached to something that's not going to help you to elevate, all right? And also, again, that people pleasing energy, right? Don't stay in attachment just for someone else just because you don't want to hurt that person's feelings. That's people pleasing energy. You're not doing that this year, okay? This is not the year for people pleasing. The year is for pleasing yourself, okay? All right, we're still recovering from the pandemic. We're still in the pandemic, all right? That was a very traumatic time for us, y'all. Okay, we went through a lot of changes during that time. So give yourself the honor and the respect of taking care of yourself, of building yourself back up. And with building yourself back up, you may have to uproot some connections that were dead anyway. You may have to chop off some connections that was dead weight anyway. Okay, you was probably giving them more water than they were giving you, and then it was leaving you confused and starved and without appreciation. Okay, you know that's not fair to you. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you do need to cut off those attachments, those connections, connections, right? Connections that didn't pour back into you. But again, if it starts with you, it can end with you too. You have the power. You don't have to wait for someone to reject you. You don't have to wait for someone to say no to you. You don't have to wait for someone to dump you. Dump them. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know you're not getting out of if you know if you're not getting what you need out of this situation and you're used to being left, you have abandonment issues, you don't want people to leave. Okay, maybe you cling on that people please energy. You know you're in an abusive situation, you know you're in an unhealthy situation, but you don't want to leave them because you don't want them to hurt themselves, or you don't want them to find anybody else, or whatever the situation. You want the kid to have a dad or a mom or whatever, or a guardian. You're doing all that, you're denying your needs and your intuition and the love you need because of someone else, because you're trying to meet their needs before you meet yours. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Because who's going to show up for you? Who's going to go above and beyond for your needs? So it has to be you. Okay? It has to be you. Every time, it has to be you going above and beyond for your needs. Because everybody else is going to have to eventually, at some point, if they're not doing it already, going above and beyond for their needs. Okay? And you're just going to have to understand why? Because you should be doing that shit too. Like I watch Drink Champs. That's one of my favorite podcasts I watch on YouTube. I watch it. Look, if you want a cardio tip, right? When you're on the treadmill or the elliptical or the stairmaster and you hate cardio, watch Drink Champs, okay? I be smiling the whole time. I love the applause. I love the happiness. I love just the energy of like men celebrating each other. I just love the energy of giving people their flowers. Like I love that. I love hyping people up. And I'm like about to get the tears now. Like I just love the energy of love, of people feeling worthy, of people feeling like they matter. You know what I'm saying? So like I love where's this coming from? I love watching that show while I'm doing my cardio. And it just helps me get through because it's just good positive energy, you know. I don't know why I just got like really emotional now, but this year is about you, y'all. This year is about love, like literally loving yourself, doing the shit that you love. I just had two Aquariuses walking the door, y'all. Shout out to Rowena again, my Aquarius queen. Happy birthday. And shout out to Rome, Aquarius king. Happy birthday, y'all. But y'all, this year is literally about doing the things you love. You cannot keep staying in these relationships that's making you feel like shit, that's making you feel insecure, that's making you feel bad about yourself, okay? That's not watering you like you watering them. It's not fair. It's not fair, okay? So you have to cut that, you have to dead that shit, you know. And I'm going through that's why. Cuz I'm going through my own situation like that. And it hurts to not be friends with somebody. It hurts to say, "You know what? I see the relationship we're going to have. I can't be I can't be I can't be a part of this. I literally can't." You know what I'm saying? And the shit hurts because especially if it's one of those like endings where there's not a conversation had. And me, part of my people pleasing energy is I like explaining things, which is why I think I'm a great teacher. I love explaining things. I love making things make sense to people. I love helping people understand they're not alone and that they can get it and they're worthy. And, oof. I love communicating how I feel. I love communicating my thoughts to people. And when you're in a situation where you just have to walk away, where there can't be any final words, there can't be anything said, you know. And like this is Aquarius season energy too. Like what I was saying earlier at the beginning of the session, like even if it hurts, you have to speak your truth. Like even if your voice breaks, even if your voice cracks, you have to speak your truth. Um, You know what I'm saying? Because is this fair to you to be crying? You know what I'm saying? When they're not around, is it fair to you to percolate the memories, to percolate the moments where they made you feel insecure? Thank you, Loudy. Got Loudy in the house, y'all. My Sagittarius queen. She reminded me to breathe. Thank you, Loudy. It's not fair to you, right? Thank you. Damn, that really helped, Loudy. Um, that's not fair to have to keep replaying scenarios where you had trauma, where you were hurt, where you were betrayed, where you were gaslit, where you were made to feel undesirable, unattractive, not good enough, not at the level that you claim to be at. Like, oh, you think you're ready to this? You're not ready. You're still in the beginning stages. Oh, you need more work. You need more training. You need more. Well, duh, bitch. We all do. And that will be a lifelong lesson. We will always be needing more. We will always need to get better, right? You have to love you. You have to have the power and respect for yourself to say, no, this is what I need. And since you want to go against the grain of what I'm trying to do for me, now you're cut off. Now you don't get to access me anymore. Oh, you want to be trauma and drama to my life? Okay, you don't have access to me anymore because I know what I give to you. I know what I give to you. You no longer have trauma access to me. I don't want trauma and drama. You want to bring me trauma and drama? Trauma and drama, y'all? No, thank you. No, thanks. You don't get to have access to me, right? Like, you don't have to stay in those connections, y'all. Aquarius season, stand in your power, speak your truth, even if it hurts. Even if it hurts, even if your voice cracks, even if your voice breaks, even if you start crying, get that shit out. Purge it, okay? Purge that energy. Aquarius season, breathe, okay? You should be doing things that make you breathe easy this season, this year, this whole year, but really this season, okay? Doing things that make you want to breathe easy. Man, I just feel so relaxed here. Man, you're a breath of fresh air. You're a breath of fresh air. You're so refreshing. Man, I love being around you. Oh, man, I feel so relaxed. I feel at peace when I'm doing this thing. I'm at peace when I'm enjoying my solitude. I'm at peace when I'm with my friends because I have weeded out the haters. And now I feel comfortable with this collective of people. The collective I have before, I felt some tension within my body because my spirit knew something that I didn't know. They knew it was some hating ass energy in the collective. And now that I've prayed for more genuine connections, and I'm going through these breaks where connections I thought were genuine are leaving me, and I'm like, no, don't go. But it's like spirit is like, nah, that was the disingenuous connection you was asking about. That was the one. That was them. Oh, okay. So my circle is smaller, but it's tighter. Okay. My circle is smaller, but it's cleaner. Okay. At least I know what the fuck is going on. All right. You know what I'm saying? So even if it hurts, y'all, okay, because that Capricorn energy is very traditional. It's very like, you've been my friend since the second grade and we gonna be friends forever. Okay, that was my high school sweetheart, we gonna be together forever. Like, it's that traditional, we've been together forever, damn, y'all been together forever, that type of energy, right? So with that being together forever, right, because we talk about this with our grandparents and stuff, right, how they stayed in those long ass relationships. Well, yeah, probably because they were thinking of marriage in a different way than we are now. Plus, they didn't have access to all the pornography and all the sexual blasphemy stuff that's like everywhere and stuff, with the apps and all that stuff. They didn't have all that, okay? So it was a little harder for them to cheat back in the day. But maybe they stayed in those long ass traditional relationships because they had to, not because they wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So um we're in a generation now where people are just being a little more honest and getting a little to more of those harsh truths. That's another theme with Aquarius season 2, harsh truths, right? And again, just like clutching at that throat chakra energy of like, ooh, yeah, and also like that, like, shot to the heart and you're too late, like that, like, because like what I've learned about Aquarius men, they're typically very funny. Like, they're usually hilarious, but they're usually funny because they're saying some asshole-ish shit. They're saying something where it's like, wow, that was mean as hell. It's the truth. And it's funny, but damn, did you have to say it like that? That's Aquarius season energy too. So it's like speaking that truth, like, yeah, it may hurt your feelings, but did you die? Yes, it may hurt your feelings, but don't you feel better that you know now? Because now you can move on. Now you can make something shake based on truly knowing what it is instead of wondering, right? Oh, because that's what I was going to say with the Capricorn energy and being traditional and stuff. Part of that being traditional and staying together forever, it could be, not saying that everybody's doing this, but part of staying in those long ass relationships could be because over time they just stop acknowledging their needs. They just stop, asking for what they wanted and just started settling. Right? It became easy to just not argue anymore. Why, battle or tussle? Well, it was speaking about what you want and need when you don't even feel like arguing. You want peace, right? So what's peace? Not arguing. Okay. So not arguing is me not speaking what I need, not debating with you, not negotiating with you. I want peace, so I'm just not gonna argue with you. And sometimes not arguing turns into not talking. And sometimes not talking turns into not sleeping in the same bed. And sometimes not sleeping in the same bed could turn into not enjoying life together, not spending holidays together, okay? Not enjoying your days together. And is that really a relationship you want to have where you're just together for the sake of length of time? Where you're just together for the sake of, well, we've been together for this long, so might as well keep it going? Fuck no. Like, give yourself more honor. Like, you're young. You still got time to live life. And death does not discriminate on age. Okay? You could be here today and gone tomorrow. You could be here today and here forever until you're hundreds. Okay? You really could. All right? So just give yourself more honor and just speak your needs, because that Capricorn energy may want you to get into that energy of like, oh, well, let's just stay together. Let's just stay together. Oh, well, let me just keep the peace by, oh, you know how they are, ignoring all the signs, ignoring the red flags, ignoring your needs, ignoring your intuition to say, you know what, I don't want to be in this connection anymore. You know, let's just stay together. Let's just stay together. No, Aquarius season to be like, nah, we're not just gonna stay together just because it's comfortable, just because it's traditional. It's because what's people expecting. It's because, oh, we're both of status, so we should just stay together. Oh, we look good together, so let's just stay together. No, we're not doing that in Aquarius season, okay? We're getting out of those attachments that make you feel unloved and less than, that make you feel like you're going against your truth, right? Let's make a pact, you guys. All of us just say at some point in Aquarius season, when you feel a lump in your throat, when you're engaging with someone and you feel a lump in your throat and there's a little bit of resistance of like, nah, don't say that shit because you don't want to start nothing. Challenge yourself to say it and just see if something is started. Because sometimes us people pleasers, we get ourselves worked up and we're like, oh, I don't want to start nothing, so let me not say nothing. Nah, if you see something, say something. If you see something, say something. Get to it. Get to the point. All right, get it out the way because you have things to do. You need your mind to be masterminding how to get some money. You need your mind to be masterminding how to get better, how to elevate, not to wonder if so and so's mad at you, if so and so got a beef with you, if so and so love you or cheating on you or you don't need your mental space for that. You have bigger and better things to use your mind for. Okay? Don't be giving your mind to petty stuff. Why are you giving your mind to petty stuff? How is that serving you? How is that making you feel good? Remember, Aquarius season, you need to be breathing easy, baby. You need to be doing things that make you feel at peace. You need to be doing things that make you feel good, not making you feel like you're in a panic. Like I was literally on the verge of a panic attack earlier, y'all. That was literally a panic attack about to happen. And I had to breathe. That's what changed. Stopping to breathe. Okay. So also when you have those moments where there's like a lump in your throat or you feel like you're about to become overwhelmed with tears or overwhelmed with emotion, like I was really overcome with emotion. When you're starting to become overwhelmed with emotion, stop and breathe. Stop and breathe and say what the hell you need to say. Get it out. Okay, no more lump in the throats. Okay, get it out. Speak your truth. Get it out the way at the beginning of the year. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop there. I was going to do an oracle reading, but I think I'm going to just stop it there, you guys. I think that's a great message. And yeah, so Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all so much. Remember, you can add me on Instagram at CheCheBabe, CheCheBabe, as well as my Virgo Friend podcast. I need to update the page. My bad. I don't think I've posted all year. That's my bad, y'all. And remember, you can also send me letters, send me emails at CheChe, at myvirgofriend.com, as well as I think Ask Sherelle is another email address. But anyway, if you want to be on the show, if there's some ads and sponsors out there, hit me up and stuff. And yeah, if there's any other podcasts you would like to see me featured on, let them know to hit me up, or vice versa, or tell me about them so I can reach out to them. Okay. But anyway, just thank you so much for y'all tuning in. I'm so grateful every time y'all give me your time and your love. Keep sharing it with people. Keep letting me know what resonates, what doesn't resonate, what you want to see. I'm so grateful for the people that tune in. I love y'all so much. And shout out to my Instagram followers and tune inners. What's up? Shout out to Chris Zyrath from Chatsell in the Windy City. I miss you, my love, my Cancer King. I love you. I miss you. Giving you hugs. But yes, you guys, it's Aquarius season. Remember to speak your truth. No more holding it in. No more people pleasing. Say what the hell you need to say. Cut off the connections that don't mean you well. Pour into yourself. This is the year of self-love, okay? 2022, I love you. And we shimmy. I'm out, you guys. I love you. Happy birthday, Aquarius kings and queens. Bye bye.